Oh Lord, Atalanta. What up, SSB 28? How you doing? What's going on? You having a good day? You having a good time? You guys ready for a big match tomorrow? Where you at right now? I'm at a school. I'm at a school where I teach. But I have a break right now, so I'm gonna talk a little bit about Atalanta, Milan, Atalanta. How do you feel about the game? Big last game of the San Siro. Last game of some of our players of the San Siro. Could be the last game of Kessie at the San Siro. Could be the last game of Romagnoli, Balotelli, Messias, Ibrahimovic. It could be last game of Ibrahimovic at the San Siro. Brahim Diaz. What subject? Guitar. Music. Music. I watched the trainings. I saw the conference. I watched the trainings. What's up? Nathan Gregin. What's up? How you doing? Yeah, I saw the conference of Pioli, and the sensation is that this is going to be maybe the most difficult game of the whole season. This is probably going to be the most difficult game of the whole season. But this is what we got to do. In order to win, you got to beat adversary. You got to be the best. You got to beat difficult games. Egan, what's up? Hey, what's up, Roy? All the best to the boys tomorrow. They're going to win. Liverpool just beat Chelsea and win the FA Cup. Congratulations, Mr. Egan. Well done. Well done on getting that FA Cup off the hands of Chelsea. I didn't see the game, but it was. I know it went to penalties. Atalanta apparently have a makeshift back line. Yeah, they're missing a few of their defenders. Strange in the conference, Pioli wasn't sure what formation Atalanta was going to use. He didn't know whether or not they're going to play with one striker or two strikers. So he had that conference a few hours ago. I guess they'll find out later. He didn't know who's going to play in the middle. I mean, the personnel. But he is expecting a different game from the previous game because Atalanta has changed the way they play during the course of the season, just like Milan. So we're expecting a difficult game. This is going to be a difficult game, but if Milan can surf the wave of this positive energy and just take it, you know. When it comes to quality, both these teams have decent quality. One thing to note, Atalanta is the second best team when it comes to results away results. The first best team is Milan, by the way. Atalanta is the second. So Atalanta is going to be difficult. It's going to be a difficult game. It's going to be much more difficult than Verona. It's going to be closer to what we saw against Fiorentina. They're going to have chances. We're going to have chances. And again, it's going to come down to who will put it in. Who is going to put it in? I was watching the trainings. The boys look pretty relaxed. They look pretty focused. I hope they're not too relaxed. But in the trainings, they look like they had when they in the training videos that they have on the AC Milan website, for the previous week when they were preparing for Verona, they looked much more intense. The trainings were much more intense, while the trainings this week were not as intense. Were not as intense. They're a little bit less intense, but maybe that is also because he doesn't want to squeeze the energy out of them. And against Verona and against Atalanta, there is going to be more space, because Atalanta is going to push. Atalanta is not going to play catenaccio. They're not going to play in the back and just wait for you. They're going to play football because Atalanta plays football. It's a team that plays football. So they're going to bring the ball forward. They're obviously going to try and stop Leao because Leao is the biggest threat when it comes to a counterattack football. So I wonder what they're going to do with Leao. But as the last formation I saw is that the midfield is going to be Tonali, Benacer, and then Kessie as the attacking midfielder. Salamakers on the right, and Leao on the left. So pretty defensive squad. I don't know. I mean, at this point, it really doesn't matter who you put. It's all about energy and mentality at this point. It's all about energy, mentality, and hunger and desire. And of course, tactics. They have to get the tactics right. I'm sure Pioli has been studying Atalanta. I'm sure the whole staff has been studying Atalanta, and they have an idea of how they might play. So it's a matter of executing those plans and making sure that everything goes smoothly. We have a full squad. Everybody is ready. Everybody is there. Literally, the only player that is missing is Kjaer. Roy Tonali is also a big threat in counters. He has the speed to carry it forward. He definitely has the speed, that's for sure. Gasperini didn't give interview thoughts. He didn't he didn't do a press conference? Really? I wasn't aware of that. I'm not sure what's going on with Gasperini. I know that they were saying that if he doesn't make if this could be Gasperini's last chance, right? I mean, Atalanta is a team that has never done so well in its history. So one season that is not doing as good as the previous season is not grounds to fire Gasperini. But their season is still they're still fighting. They're still fighting for Europe. So they are not done. They're not done. Uh, the results on the other Inter, the teams that Inter needs to play, everything is going our way so far. Sampdoria is very close to the relegation zone. Very close to the relegation zone. Cagliari is in the relegation zone. So Inter is going to be playing two games that are going to be hell, because those two teams are fighting for their lives, and it's going to be very difficult for Inter. Both those games are going to be very difficult for Inter. While we have a difficult game against Atalanta, and let's take one game at a time. The Sassuolo game, I don't know. We'll see. Roy, why do you think Pioli still works Kessie as number 10 when we saw Tonali was better? Well, well, it depends. Like if Benacer is playing, then I'm pretty sure from what we have been seeing, Kessie and Tonali are going to exchange positions. Maybe he's going to have Kessie and Tonali both playing in the. I think that's what he's going to do, because we know that Pioli has two tactics when it comes to the midfield. He has two tactics. He has the tactic of either building with one pivot or building with two pivots. And I think based on how Tonali has been deployed lately and how Kessie has been deployed lately, he's going to continue to do three at the back. He's going to build with three at the back and the one pivot, Benacer, who is going to be the deep line playmaker. And then Tonali and Kessie are going to move forward in the middle. according to what he has been doing lately. So we might see that, but last time he tried to put in a defensive midfielder in an attacking a role against this team, it didn't work out so great. Since 2014 is making me nervous. Is it a curse or something? Since 24, what is a curse? What are you talking about? Since 2014 is making me nervous. I doubt Gasperini gets fired for this. I mean, they'd be crazy to fire him just because he had and not even a bad season. It's not even a bad season. It's not even a bad season. They're still having a good season. Agreed. Tonali seems to be a better attacking midfielder than Kessie. Yeah, I wonder if he is going to go with the. I mean, what I would do, and what I know a lot of you guys would do, is put Benacer and Kessie as the double pivot and Tonali as the number 10. That's what I would do. That's what a lot of you guys are saying you would do too, and I agree with that. So I guess we'll find out tomorrow. I suspect Kessie and Tonali are going to both be playing higher. He's going to, let's say, when he plays Krunic plays higher. So I think that's what he's going to do, but we'll see. You guys starting Kessie at number 10 doesn't exactly mean he's actually playing as a 10, right? Yeah, he's not really playing as a 10 because he doesn't know how to play as a 10. For example, last game Tonali was the number 10, not Krunic. Well, sure. San Siro will be packed. We have pretty much every player on the team healthy, and we're fighting for the title. This is going to be crazy. Yeah, San Siro is going to be packed. There was a lot of people at Milanello today firing up the team. I think there was like about 500 people to 1,000 people at the trainings. So there's definitely a lot of good energy. Everybody seems to be in the right spirit. I really hope that the fans can give that extra push to Milan, that extra push of encouragement. Milan haven't won against Atalanta and San Siro. Oh, that's what you're saying. So yeah, I saw this. They haven't beaten. So it's about time. So this is the perfect time to do it. This is the perfect time to do it in that case. In that case, this is the perfect time to do it. We haven't won it. I mean, it couldn't be any better but to win this one. What's up, Ollie? How you doing? Good afternoon, y'all. Venezia gone and Spezia safe. 4 teams for 2 safe spots. We're gonna miss the naval battles Milan fans had with Venezia Ultras. Venezia back in Serie B. So Venezia is gone, huh? Venezia, according to Ollie, is out of the race of Serie A. We might have Monza coming into the Serie A. Berlusconi. It would be nice to see Berlusconi at the San Siro again. Hopefully they make it. I don't know if they've already done. No, they haven't. But I'm looking forward to seeing Monza. Hopefully Monza makes it into the Serie A. We haven't been champions since 2011, so makes sense we win this time. This is the one to do it. If we haven't beat Atalanta since 2014, this is the time to break this little spell. Gerard Deulofeu or Dominic Berard? Bruh, I don't think there is any. If there's only one choice, and it is Dominic. Dominic has 14 goals and 16 assists. 16 assists. 14 goals and 6. This guy is these top player numbers. Top player numbers. It's time for these guys to move out of these small clubs and go and test themselves in a bigger club. Just push the. Locatelli pushed for his sale. I want Dominic to do the same. I hope Dominic does the same because it's time. It's time. But Deulofeu is good, huh? Deulofeu is not just any. He's not a bum. Deulofeu has been playing really well, really well. He kind of He penetrates through those wings pretty nicely. I understand Bakase's and Battle and Tonali has been having issues in the middle of last game. So, yeah, I think they're both going to be playing higher if they play together, based on what Pioli has been doing lately. Milan lost last season 3-0 only because we were in the peak of our injury crisis. We would have won like the 2-0 at Atalanta if our team had been healthy. We lost 3-0 against Atalanta last season at the San Siro. I don't even remember that. I don't even remember that. Well, we're definitely not in an injury crisis. That's for sure. I think Joel was pointing this out. We are literally, the whole team is available. Literally, the whole damn team is available, minus Chiar. Berardi, but personally, Zaniolo is a player we should get. Zaniolo is also there. He's also an option. Absolutely. I wouldn't mind Zaniolo. Deulofeu is a Milanista. Just saying Berardi is an Interista. Well, Pirlo was an Interista. Gattuso was a Milanista. I don't know if that matters. Is Deulofeu a real Milanista, or is he a Milanista just because he played there? The Zaniolo price tag of 40 million is a bit too much, no? 40 million for Zaniolo is not a lot, I don't think. Because if Nicholas Zaniel was English, his price tag would be 150 million. I'm surprisingly calm about tomorrow's match, so calm that I scare myself. I'm pretty calm too. I don't know if it's the right. I don't know. It's strange. It's such a huge game. And it is such an important game. It is the last game at home. It is a must-win game. I hope they find the perfect balance. I really hope they find the perfect balance. I'm not a big on Zaniolo. I think he's overrated. PS plus him and Milan Lab is a match made enough. Well, guys, let's give Milan Lab a little bit of credit. Milan Lab, in compared to the first half of the season and compared to last season, this second half of the season, they have done pretty well. So I think Milan Lab deserves some credit after so many seasons of just pure carnage and destruction. We've gotten to the end of the season with literally the whole team available minus Chiar. So a little bit of credit to those guys. 40 million for him is a good deal, to be honest. I agree. Any higher, and that's pushing it. I mean, to be honest with you, 40 million should be the maximum you pay for any player. Nathan, don't you think Zaniolo is still not mature enough for Milan? Yeah. It was a game we lost, but ended up winter champions. I can't remember. Totti Brotta, Forza Milan, bravo. Deulofeu is kind of annoying. To me, he just seems so desperate to come back after his spell. I kind of do get that sense that he wants to go back to the football that matters. Hey guys, I'm going to put it right now on the table. I think that Ronaldo might come to Milan this summer. Because I'm looking around, I'm sure Ronaldo doesn't want to play. He wants to play the Champions League. And if we're losing Ibrahimovic, we might be getting Ronaldo. And also Lewandowski. That would be the perfect one. Lewandowski told Bayern Munich that he has no intention of playing at the club anymore. He wants to move. There was these are the words of the director, Salihamidzic, whatever his name is. He's got a crazy name. I can't say it. I don't know how to say it. The ex-football player. He said today, his words. This is not made up by a journalist. This is not fake news. These are as if Maldini, As if Maldini goes and says Donnarumma is not playing in the team anymore, he wants to leave. So same thing happened with Bayern. I think it was today or yesterday, where Saliza Lamivovich, whatever his name is, said that Lewandowski told the club that he wants to move, that he has no intention of renewing his contract and he's going to move. So watch out for Lewandowski. Watch out for Cristiano Ronaldo. Remember, we have Ibra. Ibra is a big player. He's a big player. Who knows? Who knows if these two players might get linked with Milan this upcoming summer? Remember, you cannot substitute a champion like Ibra with an upcoming player. You have to substitute a champion with a champion. Rules of football 101. He's not injury prone. He got two ACLs. Let's just land him wrong. He doesn't get muscle injuries. Renato and Zaniolo plus our medical team, huge risk. Uh, I mean, we can't honestly, guys, we can't be saying no to this player, no to that player because of Milan Lab. Milan Lab has to get their S together. And it seems like they did. It seems like they kind of did. Roy, what are your match predictions for tomorrow? I don't have any match predictions. My match prediction, I don't have any match predictions. I just know for a fact that Milan, these are the things that I hope. I'll tell you what I hope. There are two things that I hope are going to happen. One, that Milan takes its chances when they're in front of goal, because we know for sure they're going to create chances. This is not even it's not even a question. We know for sure they're going to get in front of that goal and they're going to take shots. By the way, one thing that they have been training quite a lot. Guys, if you're not subscribed or a member of the AC Milan YouTube channel, become a member. And you see all the trainings that they do. It's only $1 a month, guys. I mean, fuck. If you can't pay $1 a month, you're a stingy ass B, man. Come on. $1 a month. Check the trainings out, and you'll notice that they worked a lot. They're working a lot on shooting, connecting with crossing, shooting in front of goals, packing the box with players, and connecting with those shots. I do criticize Pioli for one thing. Should I criticize Pioli on one thing? Should I? Well, okay, so this is just my personal thing when it comes to coaching. I do not like to put the first goalkeeper in those trainings because the goalkeepers get scored on a lot, and that's not good for their confidence. But whatever. So according to the trainings, they've been working on shooting, packing the box, shooting, and trying to be effective. That's been one of our biggest defects, is not taking our chances. So the two things I hope, that Milan takes his chances where they're in front of goal. The second thing that I hope is that Giroud has a decent game. He doesn't even need to have a great game. All he needs to do is connect with his layoffs. If Giroud can connect with his layoffs, Milan is going to have a great game. But if Giroud is not going to connect any of his layoffs, forget about it. It's going to be another match where the blood pressure is going to rise to the moon. So these are the two things I hope. I don't have predictions. I just hope that these two things happen. We take our chances and that Giroud connects his layoff game. Now, at the San Siro, in front of 75,000 people, Giroud, being a veteran, he kind of performs better at home. At the San Siro, he's going to have more space. So these are the only two things I hope are going to happen. Let's see. Where am I? The problem is if we wait, Juve gets him, and that's the end of that story. It's time Milan get the top Italians, but actually, yeah, I agree with that. Because if we sleep on these guys, Juve is going to get all of them. Like we slept. Well, we didn't sleep on Chiesa. We wanted Chiesa, but we just didn't have the money. We didn't have money to compete with Juve. But now it's different. Now we have to be the top dogs. We have to get these players. I totally agree with that. I'll pay 34. Yeah, I think that is fair. Chiesa or Anthony are my dream. I mean, Chiesa is you can forget about Chiesa. Anthony maybe is more of a possibility. But Chiesa is another train. Maybe Chiesa when he's 28, we could get him. Maybe. Plus match predictions for Cagliari. Cagliari Inter, I'm going to give you my predictions. 1-1. 1-1. Cagliari Inter 1-1. Anthony Eisper will be a Leo-esque for the right wing. He's a little bit more realistic because Ajax is a selling club. So Anthony is a train. Is a train that is passing by. We can either get him or miss the train. Me too. I'd take Chiesa over everybody. Chiesa would be my number one choice, 100% in general. But I don't think Juve is going to let him go. And if they are going to let him go, it's going to be for a lot of money. Zlatan last game in San Siro, probably. I don't see him playing for Milan after the summer. Neither do I, really. But maybe he is. We'll see. We'll find out. But yeah, it could be his last game of the San Siro. KC's last game of the San Siro, too. Same story about Wine and Ferguson as I remember. What? I don't know what you mean by that. Maybe, but I don't think we have to spend 30 for that position. I would much rather get someone else. I would go for Berardi. A little bit cheaper, I'll go for Berardi. And also, we don't know if Zaniolo is going to be for sale. We don't know yet. We'll find out. We're going to do a Milan Daily, guys. Milan Dailies are going to be starting very soon once the transfer market opens. So every day we're going to be following the transfer market. So we're gonna find that out. Anthony would bring the Brazilian heritage back to Milan, and the publicity of his skills in the Milan shirt would give us publicity. Plus, he has Leao's number this season. Anthony is a good player, guys. I mean, I've said it. These Ajax Dortmund players for me are traps. They're miss. They could be a hit or a miss, but I'm sure Anthony, wherever he goes, is going to be a good player. No Ronaldo, please. So you wouldn't want Ronaldo. I'm on the same boat. But I think that even Mendes having a great relationship with Milan, and also the fact that Milan now is becoming a serious club, a real club, definitely in the Champions League next year. I mean, look around. Where could Ronaldo go? Where can Ronaldo go? He's not going to be going to another English club. In Spain, he could. Where could he go? He can't go to any of the Spanish teams. He could go to Milan. Milan is an option for him. Would I want him? Not necessarily. What? Wait, no. If I have to choose between Ronaldo and Gabriel Jesus, I'm going to choose Ronaldo all day. The Muscular Ninjas were nuts, but you remember we played Red Star United in the second half of the season, 4 extra games, and you know why. You're talking about the winter 2 years ago. Pay cut. Yeah, he would definitely need a pay cut, 100%. We are so rich. Well, actually, guys, it looks like there's problems with the InvestCorp. It looks like it's not such a done deal anymore. Lewandowski would be my number one choice. My number one choice to replace Ibra would be Lewandowski, 100%. I agree with that. The players' fitness is now getting better and better. Yeah, they are. And they're definitely, this season, Milan Lab has done a decent job at keeping everybody healthy at the end of the season. Really don't want to see Ronaldo in Milan. Ibra was happy to direct the team from the bench. Ronaldo isn't ready to do that. Yes, yeah. But also Ronaldo has more minutes in his legs than Ibrahimovic and more goals. I wouldn't say that, Paul, because the latest reports are coming out. InvestCorp is not happy with Elliott. Elliott is not happy with InvestCorp. I don't know what's going to happen. We need it again. Players through 35-40 is a good deal. It's 22. Yeah, it's 22. I think it is. Zlatan will get a goal tomorrow. That'd be great. That'd be amazing if he does. Yes, Nathan, 100%. We need Italian players. Bayern's director name is pronounced Salihamidzic. That's the one. Yeah, he said it. It's not fake news, guys. It's not fake news. He said Lewandowski told the club that he has no intention of playing in Bayern anymore. He wants to leave. Salihamidzic said that, not some journalist, not some guy on YouTube, not some. He said it's like Paolo Maldini would say that. So there you go. Breaking news. Ronaldo will score 30 plus in this Milan team. I agree. Roy, can we live stream later? Can we live stream? We'll see, maybe. We'll see. Nathan, we got Daniel Maldini, Gabbia Calabria, etc. We're good. No, we need more. We need more Italians. Actually, we actually need more because of the regulations. Oh, do you have a premium? Not to YouTube, but to the Milan channel, yes. We're losing Roma, probably sending Gabi on loan. And also, Torino is really pushing hard for Pobega, I was reading. So we might not even have Pobega coming in. We might actually end up selling Pobega. So that means we need to get two Italians. We're gaining Pobega, and that's it. Yeah, Pobega. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. But it looks like Torino is going to push for Pobega this summer. Right? If they get a F and Cam in January, we'd happily pay the $1 for the membership until then. But maybe Paul, you know why they couldn't get a Cam? Because we're missing $1. That's all they needed. All they needed was $1 to get the Cam, and that dollar was nowhere to be seen. Only one person did not do his due diligence and pay that $1. I wonder who it was. I wonder who it was. That's all we needed, $1, and the deal would have been us. Atalanta has a few defenders out with injuries, and that could be helpful. Yeah, definitely. I mean, their best defender, Toloi, is not there, but I think Demiral is going to be there. I don't know. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But Toloi should be there. Demiral should be there. I know they have Zapata and Muriel back, so those are two tough players to contain. We're probably getting Parisi, another Italian CM, probably right from Serie A. The problem is who wants to sell to us, even for a decent price. Yeah, maybe Parisi for left back. Yeah. Roy, did you hear that Redbird also have taken loans like Investcorp to buy Milan? That's what they want to do. Well, I think as long as the loans are not dumped on Milan, I think that's the issue. The issue is that the way Investcorp wants to get Milan is to put the loans on Milan, use Milan as collateral. You understand? So pretty much do what Yongdong Lee did. Yongdong Lee got 300 million from Elliott and used AC Milan as the collateral for that 300 million. Investcorp wants to do the same thing. While Redbird is getting loans but not using AC Milan as collateral. So that's the difference. So essentially, let's say Investcorp gets Milan and they fold on their debt. A portion of Milan is going to end up in another vulture fund. Title will be decided tomorrow, be it in our favor or not. You think so? Well, if both team wins, title is going to be decided the last game. So let's see. That's a bigger problem. When I'm going to get it. Nathan Kessie didn't play Milan's youth system, if that's what you mean. Parisi was horrible in the match against Salernitana. 2 beautiful chances. Okay. All right. Nice to see you from another angle. What's up, Amir? How you doing, man? I would rather get Dominic Berard. Yeah, me too, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't know, but I agree with that. I think Berard is ready. Berard is ready. But Zanaro is a good player too. I think I'm going to go with Berard. Thoughts on Salamaker's leaving? I don't think he's going to leave. I don't think he's leaving. I think he's going to stay. I think he's going to stay. But if he does leave, it looks like he does have some suitors. But yeah, Roy, Messi equals no Ronaldo. Yeah, 100%. If I were to choose between Messi, Ronaldo, and Berard, I would 100% go with Berard. Berard is going to give me. Berard can give AC Milan 7 years of top football. Messi and Ronaldo, 1 year maximum. Nice is beating Lille for anyone who cares to watch Botman. I want to Declan Risotto. Yeah, you got to pay a lot of money for that Risotto, man. Ronaldo can go back to Portugal. I heard that he could go back to Sporting, right? There are teams in Portugal that could get him. Sporting, where he came from, Benfica, Porto, maybe Bayern. I wonder if one thing that Salihimovic said. Sorry, what the fuck was that guy's name again? Salihamidzic. One thing that Salihamidzic said, he said that age does not matter. So if Lewandowski is leaving, maybe Ronaldo could go to Bayern because he did say age is not a problem for them. They could get older players. They don't care about age. Ronaldo will get us goals up front. Also, and Berardi can rack up assists with guys. Berardi has 16 assists. 16. Yo, this guy is crazy. Little joke, I'm watching the game. Botman is now worth 30 million. I've been screaming this for a while now. Well, maybe Romagnoli stays and we don't need to get Botman. The return of Yonglong. Yeah, pretty much. InvestCorp could be somewhat of a return of Yonglong Lee if things go poorly. Paul Zapiro just watching hands and not actually matches. It's not worth it and better than anything we have. Well, they want a left-footed defender, so it's either going to be Romagnoli or Botman, guys. Today I watched the highlights of 5-0 match, and man, oh man, what a SC team we were then. Oh, I don't think I even saw that game. I don't want another American film that won't spend. I'm tired. Redbird? Well, Redbird did spend for Liverpool, didn't they? They did put the money for Liverpool. We need Fingerin Diaz on the right wing from Salzburg. No, how about we get Berard instead of Fingerin? Fingerin can go and Fingerin himself somewhere. You know what is exciting? Aya don't have to sell. True. We're in a healthy position both financially and on the pitch. Aya was willing to invest in the stadium project themselves as well, unlike Inter. And also, if Elliott does invest in the stadium project, then they can sell for even more and make even more money. Is your profession playing guitar? If so, you're living the dream. My profession is playing guitar, and it was also coaching football. But right now, I've taken a break from coaching football. I'm going to start again next year, and I'm probably going to go back to PSG next year. Roy, I heard DePaul on his way out after just one season in Atleti. Would you go for him if you have a chance and money? Well, DePaul, yes. Yeah, I would. I guess it would have to be between Sanchez and DePaul. I'll take Sanchez. But let's say we can't get Sanchez, DePaul would be the next guy in line. Ronaldo, Lewandowski, Benzema, who'd you pick? Lewandowski. 100% Lewandowski. Right away. Everyone understand, but he has a handicap by Maldini. I trust Maldini. Maybe he'll come good for us. Who knows? He's not worse than Roman. Lewandowski, yeah. Bernardo Silva and Cook are my dream camp. Well, Bernardo Silva is not leaving Man City, but Kunku, he plays in a smaller team, so it is very possible that he Oh my god, I hope we don't get oh my god. No. You know what? The fact that Haaland is going to the fact that Haaland is going to Man City, that means that Gabriel Jesus is definitely leaving. I hope they don't get Gabriel. I hope Milan does not get Gabriel Jesus. I really hope so. We were waiting for all the free agents that are in the market this summer. Plenty of opportunities in the coming mercato. I wonder who the free agents are. I think there are a bunch of them. It'll be a waste of 30 million if possible. I'll go for Brent for Cam. Zaniolo for right wing. Oh, you guys are still going on about the defender, eh? I don't know what Redbird. I would rather Feeney Vest come back. These guys are stingy as a. How do you know that? They're enlisting the big institutes like Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley to get those loans. Imagine being owned by one of those. Oh, okay. Wow, they're going with the big dogs, huh? Isn't Morgan Stanley the biggest bank in the world, or something like that? I think Maldini is banking on a winning Scudetto, Investcorp money, but even still, I'm not sold on Botman. Salamakers is like a mid-bottom table Premier League team player. God, you know what? If Salamakers was playing in the Premier League, all of you guys would be like, "Man, we got to spend 50 million on Salamakers." If Salamakers was playing in Everton, everybody would say, "Man, Salamakers best player ever existed." Roy, what are your thoughts on BLM? Also, if you don't read this, you're racist. Okay. Bobman is suspended for today's match. There you go. So he's not playing. Paul, yeah, I agree. He's just really tall. What? I just realized he's not playing and missed the lineups. Red don't completely own Liverpool. Yeah, they have a percentage of Liverpool. They have a percentage. W in the chat, boys. What does that mean? If Romagnoli stays, then the defense is set. No need to spend on another CB. Oh yeah, if Romagnoli could end up staying, and I think I wouldn't mind if Romagnoli stays. I wouldn't mind at all if he stays. I think he's a great defender. So Redbird concerns me because their net worth is much lower than Best Corp. So I don't even think they can repay their loans. They look like gamblers. Yeah, who knows what's going to happen? Right now, nothing is looking good as far as this sale is going. It looks like everything has stopped. If I were to make a bet, I would say InvestCorp is going to eventually get the club. How is Berardi in big games? Can he deliver in CL? I don't know, and that's the problem. Well, you can't know until you find out. Let's put him in the CL and let's find out. Yeah, Nathan, that's probably why their defense sucks right now. No bottom. Mbappe or Berardi? This is a good one. I think I'll go with Berardi on this one. I think I'll go with Berardi. This might be true, but every time I've watched him, I have not been impressed. He's just meh. I've never seen Botman, so I have no idea. Sanchez is pretty much done for. I think so. I think Sanchez, Botman, and Origi is pretty all these three players. I think it's done. It looks like it's done. It looks like Milan is going to start the summer mercato with these three players already in the bank. But the only one that I have a little bit of doubts is Botman because of the Romagnoli situation. But I think Romagnoli is eventually going to end up in Lazio. We're going to find an agreement, and Botman is going to come to Milan. And we're going to have a sick defense. Tomori, Kalulu, Botman, Kjaer, Gabbia. That's a sick defense. It's a sick defense. Berardi is pretty good in big games, honestly. Yeah, I mean, he's been good every time he's played against us in big games. We're a big team, so I would take Gabriel Jesus' role. Why are you smoking? I wish I was smoking, but I'm not. I can't. Uh, no, I'm not a fan. I'm really not a fan of Gab. I'm not a fan of Gab. Gabriel Jesus is a Milanista. Yeah, I saw that, but I'm not a fan. I don't know. I think I would rather go with for Lewandowski. Haaland to City would be like Vlahovic to Juve. He doesn't really fit their system. I've been thinking about that. Haaland does not look like a tiki-taka kind of player, but if he can bring those goals to Man City, they're going to be a tough team to beat. They're going to be a tough team to beat. They're going to be scoring lots of goals. Lots of goals. Nope. No, thank you. No, thank you. That guy is no, not me. Not me. I want Rennes to get into UCL. He's only good against us. Roy Nkunku or Nkunku every day. João Felix, to me, honestly, is a normal player. I've not. João Felix, the Portuguese are the same with the English. They overhype, overprice their players. It's the same. So João Felix, to me, looks like a very normal attacking midfielder. I mean, Berardi is better than João Felix. Zaniolo is better than João Felix. Raspadori is better than João Felix. Çalhanoğlu is better than João Felix. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I've seen Atletico Madrid play many times in the Champions League. João Felix looks like a normal player. I don't understand why he's rated so highly. Alessio Insalta. Wait, what? Alessio Insalta. Who's that? Alex? Come on, Roy, you don't really mean it. Mean what? What are you talking about? Not in a million years would I think. Oh, about balance makers. Yeah, well, maybe not you, because for you, Nathan, I gotta say that I'm happy that you have not fallen for the EPL spell, and you have been able to push back the EPL propaganda. So you wouldn't fall for it. But many would. If Balance Makers was playing in Everton, in Aston Villa, in QPR, or in Arsenal, or in whatever, oh man, we got to get Salamakers, best right winger in the universe. Bowman looked really good with Mike in front of him. Watch along or post match tomorrow? Maybe both. W in the chat. What does that mean? Maybe the little goalkeeper just right now. This guy here is Antonio's little brother, and I can tell that Antonio's little brother definitely drives Antonio crazy. He definitely drives Antonio crazy. I wonder who is the one that makes the most who drives the family the most crazy. Is it this kid or is it Antonio? But anyway, this is Antonio's little brother. Everton is 16th in PL, so Alexis would consider mid. Maybe. Forza Milan, we got this. 100% we got this. Hell yeah, we got this. Roy, would you rather dye your hair red and black or white and black? Also, if you don't English, you're racist and you love Juventus. I would rather dye my hair blue. How about that? Sanchez, Bobman, and Origi are April signings, like Milan. Yeah, exactly. They kind of have that Mike Magnan vibe. They definitely have that Mike Magnan vibe. 99 can come back to be second. No. 99 is he lost. He lost it. He lost the train. He lost the train. He doesn't get to come back. He doesn't get to come back. I'd rather have Tata Rusano. Trust Maldini in the scouting process. It's come good for us for the young talents. Only Pellegrini has disappointed, but we all had doubts on his fitness from the get-go. Yeah, yeah, I trust what they're doing. I think they're very good at what they do, so I don't have any worries. No one wants to join Milan. Said, oh, what? Why do you say that? I think that a lot of people want to join Milan now. I mean, a few years ago, or I wouldn't. If I was a professional football player a few years ago, I would not want to join Milan. But now it's a different story. Holland is overrated. Bundesliga is a crap league. Go watch some of his goals. Damn, bro. Damn. Chill out, man. Roy, come on. Only you can do this. Give me some positive vibes for tomorrow. Tell me why we're winning the league. Well, I'll tell you why we're winning the league because we already won the league. We deserve this. We already won this league. We already deserve. This season has been an absolute BS season. We already won the league, guys. You got to put this in your heads. Forget Torino Inter, forget Napoli, forget just two games. Actually, just one game, Spezia. Today, all we needed is 3 points, or even the Udinese. All we needed were the 2 points from Udinese, and we were already won this league. So because of Spezia and Udinese, we still haven't won this league. But if the referees would have done what they're paid to do, the league would be over. We'd be already celebrated. It's not me being salty. It's not me talking about conspiracy theories. It is a fact. If just the one of those games, the referees would have done the right choice, for example, the Udinese game, just let's do one game. Forget Spezia. That was a freak accident. But in Udinese, you had the VAR. You could have spent a little bit more time at the VAR. Give us those 2 points. It's over. This league is over. This is why we deserve the league because we already won the league. We already won it. But these stupid amateur referees have guys. That just pisses me off. I'm just pissed off. I think we have a chance of signing Kunku. Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think so. But to be fair, uh, to be fair, competition is going to be tough for him. So I wish this was. I wish we were in our fifth year. If this was our fifth year of a project, Kunku would be easy. But because this is still the third year, and there are other teams that are way more advanced when it comes to financial health or just finances, it's still difficult. We're a little bit unlucky that we're still a young project. But if this was our fifth year, sixth year, and Kunku was on the market, I think it wouldn't be a problem getting it. Right, would you take Patrick Schick? No. He has some experience in Serie A and he's doing great job. I'm not a fan of Patrick Schick. I don't like the way he plays. I think he's there's a million players that play like him, so I would say no. Totti Brata right now, 1% chance. 5%. Jean-Felix is Kaká double dark. What? Bruh. I thought I was the one smoking some weird stuff. Are Maldini and co doing anything about Milan's youth academy? Well, they fired the coach. The Primavera was suffering. They fired the Primavera coach. Mm. Yeah, they need. Well, I mean, we do have some interesting players that, in the context of AC Milan, the senior team could be interesting. Tonali would rather join Milan than Inter. What's you on about? Salah would get a goal tomorrow. Yeah, I hope so. He deserves it. Would Dybala be the perfect hand for us? Maybe we should go all out on it. I think that Dybala would be an excellent replacement. Technical as in feet replacement for you, bro. But Dybala does not have the personality and charisma that Ibra has. Nobody has that. Nobody has that. Oh, here we go again. Boy, do you know you look like a history teacher? I like your ponytail. Okay. I know very much about history. I'm very good when it comes to history. I need Sanchez in Milan. Me too. That's the player. Number 9 can F well. I don't want to. Yeah, I agree. I mean, he's the goalkeeper for Italy, so I'm going to always be his number one fan when he plays for the Azzurri. But Milan, no more. He's going to end up at Juve anyway. Why would you dye your hair blue? Do you think Mares is better and deep down inside you like Manchester City more? No, blue because of Italy, bruh. Blue because of Italy. I would take Haaland every day over any of our forwards, including Leao, by the way. Haaland, Leao. I'll keep Leao. I'd keep Leao. How much money does someone have to give you for you to cut off your ponytail? Give me 200K. 200K today. That's more than enough. Or the point. Forget even that one because that one is a 50-50, 60. Forget that. All we need is the handball. The handball from Udinese. Today, all we needed was that handball. The guy that scored, who was it? I can't remember his name. Was it Udoji that scored that goal? I can't remember. He was like he couldn't even believe it that the referees gave him that goal. He literally said it. He couldn't believe it. Just give us those 2 points back. We won this Scudetto. Imagine winning the league and Amazon announces an all or nothing documentary of this season in the summer. That'd be nice to see that kind of documentary of Milan. I do have my reservations about these kind of documentaries, though, because, for example, they did one with Italy in the Euros, and it's one of freaking best football documentaries that has ever been created because they were lucky enough to document the whole process. But I didn't like seeing the images of Mancini talking tactics with the team. I don't think that should be public. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I was against that. The way a coach talks to his players in the should be a secret. That should be classified. That should be CIA classified FBI business. So as long as they do I mean, they could do it because they document the trainings every day. But as long as they don't do what they did with the Italy squad, where they're talking tactics, like that was so stupid. Like, why are you showing that? I didn't understand that about that Italy documentary. It's like they showed us the every single game how Mancini not not all the details, but pretty much showed us a good idea of how he deploys his players and how he approaches the game. It's like, why are you giving that information away? That was my first instinct when I saw that. But that documentary was amazing. I'd love to see a documentary with me. Just don't show me the tactics. I don't care. I don't want to see them. Keep it a secret. Yes, agreed, Arpit. Like the stream. Also, Inter got 5 points from ref mistakes. We should be, yeah, guys. We won. We deserve this Scudetto. We deserve it. If we don't get it, guys, it's a fucking. If we don't get it, guys, it's such. Burn it all down. Giroud will score tomorrow. Big game player. I agree. Tomorrow's Cassie's favorite team. Cassie, yeah, right. The famous big performance from Cassie last game, last season. Moussa Diaby from Leverkusen is pretty good. He might be a good signing for us for the right wing position. I have no clue who he is. Like the video, guys. What do you think about return for Milan or Deulofeu? I think Deulofeu is a good player. I think he's good. He's shown to be. He's definitely improved, more mature. He's grown. his dribbling is become very good. He's always dangerous. But this question was asked earlier. I would still get Berard over him. Give me Masone Montanaya for wait Mount Mason Mount for Cad. What? Paul? Seriously? Dolphins are pass, and I want our pass to stay away from us. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that either. But look at Ibra. Ibra was the pass. He came back. He did great. Mm, there's a saying in Italian. Uh, Reheated soup is not the way to go. I'm not comfortable with how the tactics were shown, Averoy, but as a coach, don't you have to tweak your tactics to pretty much every game? Yeah, you have to tweak your tactics, but they were kind of showing all of that. It's like, why are you showing this? And also, they were showing how Mancini was predicting what was going to happen. Because Mancini literally in that he was predicting what was going to happen and how you can hurt them. And then he was given other information about how the midfielders are supposed to play. It's like, don't show that stuff, man. Like, why are you showing that stuff? Like, how these guys are professionals at the most elite level. How the hell do they not know that showing that stuff is exposing yourself? Like, now everybody knows how to play against you if you're going to show all that. Roy, which team do you support in Premier League, La Liga, and La Liga? All right. In Premier League, I support nobody. I don't support any of the English teams because I don't give absolutely a flying F about any of those English teams. No disrespect to Kangoo, that is here. He's a Manchester United fan. And no disrespect to Egan, who is a Liverpool fan who comes and visits us often, but I'm not a fan of any of English teams. As far as La Liga, I'm not a fan of any of those teams. I do not care one bit of those teams, like literally zero. Zero. You couldn't pay me to even care about any of those teams. As far as League On, zero. I don't care 1% about any of those teams. The only two teams I support are AC Milan and Italy. That's it. AAL Italian media says Milan Medicare team. What? Milan Medicare. What does that mean? Great goal by Lille. Oh, Jonathan David. Jonathan David was heavily linked to Milan in the Gazzetta dello Sport. Jonathan David is actually a very good player. His numbers are very good. He could be a very good signing. How is Sanchez playing, guys? Is Sanchez playing? Can you guys tell me how Sanchez is playing? Zlatan pass was when he won the Scudetto, but the other pass was when we couldn't make top four. True. Maybe in this context, Littlefeld would perform much better. Absolutely. That's absolutely correct. He reminds me of our bad times, so I don't want him anymore. That was a hard goal to score. I'm pretty sure you're Ricardo Marizio. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not a Ricardo Marizio fan. Zero. Actually, I'll tell you this. If Dominic Berard was half the player Berardi is, I'm not even going to go there. But no, Marizio is not interested. Not even Klopp's Liverpool. Nope. I have zero sympathy for any of the English teams. Zero. I don't care. I don't give a damn. They can all go and screw themselves as far as I care. Alan, I would agree that he was a banter unsung hero, not legend, just unsung hero. Is Jonathan David another Piontek? Jonathan David looks a little bit better than Piontek, so I don't know. Oh, mediocre. Mediocre. What did you say? AL Italian AAL. What's AAL? Italia. Yeah, in Italy, a lot of the non-Milan fans that haven't really, even the journalists and the pundits, they don't go into deep dives as we do when it comes to the squad. So they're not very, so they're not even, they're not, they're not, they're not very aware, and they don't understand Milan. So yeah, they think Milan is a mediocre team. A lot of them didn't think that Milan shouldn't even be in the top four. Vlahovic might be Piontek 2.0. Maybe. Egan, our Liverpool buddy. Roy, don't be like that. Yeah, I'm being honest, guys. I just don't care. I don't care about EPL teams. I don't care about La Liga teams. I don't care about Bundesliga teams. I just don't care. I don't care. Sorry, Egan, but I appreciate your presence, and yeah. Jonathan David has been balling out for the last 3 seasons. Yeah, he's good. He's good. Absolutely. He's nothing like half season wonder Piontek. Now, Piontek, though, could have. You see, Piontek, when when Giampaolo came to Milan, Piontek stopped scoring. So I wonder if Piontek with Pioli, if he would have continued. But when Piontek came to Milan, Giampaolo changed the 4-3-3 into. Gattuso was playing a 4-3-3. Giampaolo came in and he changed it into a 4-3-1-2. And in that 4-3-1-2, Piontek did not have the same numbers. So maybe in a 4-2-3-1 and Piontek being the one could have been better. Yes, yeah, 100%. Belotti is the number one guy. But Egan, congratulations on you guys winning the FA Cup. Well done to you. Well done. I'm sure that it was a well-deserved trophy. That's the point. Lille changed coaches a few times over the past 3 years. Jonathan David is still performing. You know what? It really depends on what the new coaches do. Milan plays the best football in Italy. That's my honest opinion. The problems with Italian teams are, yeah, 100%. Absolutely. It's the depth. Italian teams have zero depth, while Spanish teams, English teams have a lot of depth. Because they make more money, so they can afford more players. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Andrew Below, Andrew, Andrew Ballot, Andrew Ballot, 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 McBallot, Andrew McBallot. Andrew McBallot would cost 200 million. The whole team was playing. Yeah, that is true. Actually, that is true. Also, so maybe Piontek with Pioli would have still not played great because the team really changed its face once Ibra joined the team. Milan plays the best football in Italy. Does Milan play the best football in Italy? Hmm. Roy, will you take any Italian at this point? Which Italian would you not take? Uh, which Italian would I not take? Mm, fuck. I will not take Locatelli anymore. I will not take Donnarumma anymore. I think Immobile. Also, my take on Botman is it depends on the players you play with. Mane and Van Dijk weren't world beaters when they were at Southampton. They were good, but their team were mid to lower table. Yeah, of course. The team you play in, definitely makes the difference. Who scored the winning penalty for Liverpool today, or did the goalkeeper save it? So no ex-Milan players. Well, Immobile is not an ex-Milan player, but yeah, no ex-Milan players. Specifically those players, Locatelli and Donnarumma. Even though I'm a big fan of theirs. Oh, really? Okay. David again. Yeah, but maybe Immobile. I think I would say no to Immobile because Immobile we've seen him fail in Europe too many times. So yeah. Uh, is Roma playing right now? How's Roma and Venezia? How are they doing? Are they winning? Is Roma winning? Oh wow, Roma's losing. Damn, Roma's losing. Roma's losing 1-0. What the? That's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. Cyrus Immobile. Kostas Tsimikas scored the winning penalty. Came from Olympiacos for about 8 to 12 million. Nice. Cyrus Immobile. What a last name, especially for a striker. But he does move a lot. To be fair, he just doesn't score. Roma losing. That's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. That's absolutely nuts. That's nuts. Um, Mourinho has no plan B. Why is Mourinho not playing his players? What's going on? Is he resting his players or something? When is the final? When is the final? All right, guys. Um, I have to get to work soon, so I'm gonna start heading out. I told you Roma look lost without Zaniolo. Oh, Zaniolo's not playing. Um, uh, we'll probably do another stream later. We'll see, but yeah. For tomorrow, I have two hopes. Hope number one, May 26th. Okay. Hope number one is that we take the chances that we create. We are going to create chances, so we take them. Hope number two is Giroud. Giroud's layoff game is good. Bro, I think Milan are in a good position to attract some big name players this mercado. Yeah, I think so too. Absolutely. And I'm going to make a prediction today. I'm not going to say that these players are going to come to Milan, but I'm going to say that these players are going to be heavily linked to Milan, and maybe, just maybe, something can happen. Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Lewandowski, guys. Watch out for this player. Senor is not a 40 million player, bro. Watch me on 3 points. That's all that matters, guys. PSG, I think Messi's going back to Barcelona. I think. I don't know. I don't know. But guys, watch out for Lewandowski. Watch out for Lewandowski. Where can Lewandowski go? He can't go to Juve because He can't go to Juve because Juve has Vlahovic. He can't go to Barcelona. Oh, he could go to Barcelona. If they keep Aubameyang, he's not going to Barcelona. Madrid has Benzema. Atletico Madrid maybe could be an option. Chelsea, Lukaku going out could be an option. Lewandowski could Chelsea, yeah. Liverpool, maybe Liverpool. Maybe Liverpool. Not Man City, definitely not Man City. Man City is out of the equation. Man U is out of the equation. He's going to Barca. He wants Barca. Roma tied it up. All right. Very good. Or is it good? Lewandowski wants Barca. Yeah, I can see that happening. I can see that happening. All right, guys. Listen, we'll definitely have maybe another live later. But Forza Milan, Forza Giroud, layoff game 100. Sanchez is a liability. I don't care if he's a liability. Sanchez is a baller. Is a baller and a half. We wouldn't need Lewandowski. We don't utilize. But if you guys are losing Firmino and Divo Origi, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the situation is with Liverpool. I don't think you'd go to Arsenal. I think Chelsea, Barcelona, and Atletico Madrid are the three teams that are more realistic, that are looking for that kind of player. But watch out for Milan, guys. Watch out for Milan. Later, Alan. Have a good one, my friend. Guys, everybody, have a great day. Forza Milan, Forza Giroud, Forza take your chances. Let's get what we deserve. This Scudetto, we deserve it. We deserve it. All right, guys. We'll see you later. Have a good one. Ciao.